One Piece live action is one of the rare anime adaptations that feels incredibly faithful to the original story, but behind those perfect roles are intense auditions, preparation, and unexpected challenges. Let's start with Jacob Romero, who plays Usopp. According to the showrunners, Usopp is the most relatable member of the Straw Hat crew, and Jacob captured that personality almost instantly during his audition. He balanced humor, fear, and bravery in a way that felt natural to the character. But he didn't stop there. To prepare for the role, Jacob trained with a slingshot so he could realistically handle Usopp's signature weapon on screen. Next is Emily Rudd, who plays Nami. Emily's journey to the role began years before auditions were even announced. She spent nearly 3 years hoping and preparing to play Nami. Since childhood, she felt connected to the character. She learned map reading and developed a hobby of creating routes in the woods during camping trips, building survival skills similar to Nami's. Before auditions officially opened, Emily took things even further. She cut her hair short, dyed it bright red like Nami's, and posted stunt videos of herself online to show her physical ability. She used her karate background to perform many of her own stunts and adapted it to Nami's fighting style, bringing extra realism to the role. Then there's Charithra Chandran, who joins the One Piece universe as Miss Wednesday. Although her full audition story hasn't been widely shared yet, casting teams were impressed by her strong screen presence and emotional range. Transitioning from period dramas into a large fantasy adventure world required adaptability, and she demonstrated the balance of strength and vulnerability needed for the character. Next is Taz Skylar, who plays Sanji. Interestingly, the casting team didn't fully know what they wanted for Sanji until they saw Taz's audition. His performance helped define the direction for the live-action version of the character. Once he landed the role, Taz began intense training. Since Sanji fights using only his legs, he spent months improving flexibility, endurance, and martial arts skills. Because Sanji is also a world-class chef, Taz trained in cooking as well. He practiced knife skills and professional cooking techniques to make the kitchen scenes feel authentic. Now let's talk about Makunyu, who plays Roronoa Zoro. Before being cast, Makunyu already had experience in live-action anime adaptations, but Zoro's role still came with a huge challenge, mastering the character's famous three-sword style. This meant holding 2 swords in his hands while balancing another sword in his mouth. To prepare, Makunyu went through intense training and practiced controlling the sword with his jaw. Even though visual effects would enhance the scenes later, he still had to perform the technique physically during training. Makunyu also comes from a strong martial arts background and trained in multiple sports growing up. To fully transform into Zoro, he pierced his ears for the character's 3 earrings and dyed his hair green. Finally, there's Iñaki Gatto, who became Monkey D. Luffy. Unlike the others, Iñaki started his preparation by studying the character. He researched what made Luffy special, and realized it wasn't just the powers or action scenes, it was Luffy's optimism and iconic smile. His first audition tape showed a dramatic scene filmed on a boat with chaos happening behind him. However, the casting team felt his performance seemed too relaxed for the situation, and asked him to redo the audition. This time, he simplified the scene and focused entirely on capturing Luffy's joyful energy. The new audition worked, and soon after, a message was sent to his mother saying they wanted him to play Luffy. Later, when he met One Piece creator Ichiro Oda, he asked why he had been chosen. Oda explained that after watching many audition tapes, he was worried they might never find the right Luffy. But when he saw Iñaki's performance, he immediately felt that he looked exactly like the character he had drawn in the manga. Even though Luffy's powers rely heavily on CGI, Iñaki still trained physically with wire work, fight choreography, and endurance exercises. His chemistry with the rest of the Straw Hat cast also played a major role in securing the part. So which audition story surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below.